You got to live longer and longer and longer. Right? From 40 it's gone to 80, and the end of this century people hit 100 and above. Right? In the year 1960, the Queen Mother of England signed 3 cards for people who turned 100, 3 birthday cards. When she died, just before she died, she signed 50,000. Wow. So got tired signing the cards. I think somebody will sign for her. Right? So many people above 100 now. Japan is aging very fast. In America, there are 70,000 people above 100. Right? They say Korea, the girls will be more than, every one of them will be hit 90 and above. And they are good, they not only take care of the inside, they also take care of the outside. Right? So that's where it's heading. People are more and also living longer. But comes the catch. What we are saying with the aging of the world, we call it the graying of the nations, is another exciting thing, or not very exciting, I would call it. People are living longer, but quantity is there, but no quality. We are now getting an epidemic of diseases we have never seen before. From the heart attacks to the obesity, to the diabetes, to the cancers, to the degenerative diseases. People becoming more and more immune deficient, disabled. Right? So, though we see quantity increasing, we also see the quality not so good. And that's where, if you look at the statistics in Malaysia, every hour a person dies of a heart attack in this country. By the time we finish this session here, 3-4 people gone already, hopefully not. Cancer, 1 in 4, they say not to 1 in 3. So the first row here, be careful, 3-4 of you all be careful. Right? Because the statistics are scary. If you can escape that, you may end up with a stroke or Alzheimer's or whatever, the degenerative problem. And then if you look at Malaysia, we are now the most obese nation in Southeast Asia. Not bad, Malaysia boleh. Some statistics are good, right? We got the highest prevalence of diabetes in the world, they said. Then Malaysia came back and said, no, not in the world. Prevalence is the number of percentage of diabetics to your population. The government said, no, you're not number 1, we're number 4. Oh, I say, okay. The first one is an island called Guam, the second one is an island called Suam, and the third one is Papua Guinea. So we didn't want to be number 1. But we have got so much of people who are getting diabetic, overweight, hypertension, right? And it's scary. And this was the UKM study. When I read this study, I got really worried. Not only are we getting an aging population that's going to be full of disease, we also got young Malaysian and sick. There are 5 million young people with chronic diseases in 2006. And by 2020, Malaysia boleh, Vision Malaysia 2020, we'll have 10 million people who are going to have chronic diseases. That's why I can see the amount of hospitals coming up. Oh, yo, fantastic. My hospital now got another 100 beds coming up. More and more hospitals coming up all over. In fact, the people who own hospitals now are big time businessmen because this one cannot fail. Oh, yo, inflation-proof business. More and more people are getting sick. Why is this happening? What is going on, right? It's because I think we have mistaken the 3 words: health, sickness, and wellness. All sickness we all know. You got disease, you go and see a doctor. We all know about sickness. But a lot of people think they are healthy. And what is the definition of health? Health is the absence of disease. That's all. Does it mean you will not get a disease? And a lot of people are walking around saying, I'm healthy. I have been overweight, I'm healthy. I smoke, it's okay, I'm healthy. I take some alcohol, it's okay, I'm healthy. I have too much of stress, I'm healthy. Right? But one day, they'll get a disease. What we don't understand is the concept of wellness. See, wellness is someone who does this. He is proactively doing things every day. Proactively doing things every day to keep disease away. Not once in a while, every day. How often do you brush teeth? Every day. How often do you bathe? How often do you take 4 to 5 portions of fruits and vegetables? Not everyone said every day. How many of you all exercise every day? Have your 7 hours or 8 hours of sleep every day? Avoid toxins, chemicals every day. Understand not? It's a proactive. It's a habit you create. And I think that is where you are. You people sitting in the room are probably more into wellness than my doctor friends in my hospital. My doctor friends in the hospital, they're very angry with me. Because of you, no patients, lousy for you. All very well already, right? So, I'm joking, but we doctors are trained to treat disease. We are experts in treating disease. So, you got diabetes, Alzheimer's, come and see us, we are very good. But ask the doctor how to prevent the disease. Eat healthy. How to eat healthy, don't know. You're not trained in that, right? So you probably are better trained in that. You probably know better about wellness than a lot of people out there who don't do this. So one of the exciting things that happened in the 21st century was in the year 2003, we mapped out our genome. At the cost of US $1 billion, we mapped out the first genome. Before, they got 25,000 genes. Wow. Not very far from the monkey, he got 23,000, not far. But we are around there. But what we discovered was that, that we have on our genes variants which can be modified, or we call it epigenetics or gene expression, that we can actually today do something about our genes. If you read a nice book just launched recently by Deepak Chopra, The Smart Genes, he actually says that what you do every day, your genes listen to it and accordingly do what it's supposed to do. So if you do good things to your body, the gene listens and does good things. You do bad things to your body, the gene listens and does bad things. Probably a gene is smart, it follows you will die faster, okay, let you die faster. I don't know, maybe the gene does that, we don't know, right? But we're exciting, we mapped out the genome in 2003. In the year 2009, a lady called Elizabeth Blackburn got the Nobel Prize for discovering that the end of your DNA, like a shoelace, is your telomere. As your cells replicate, the telomere gets shorter and shorter and shorter. The day the telomere finish, you finish. So we know now, wow, and she's validating her test. Soon I can actually send a swab to her and actually tell me, oh, Dr. Rajbans, you got 10 years more to live with you. Not like the blood test, guess, aga. This one will be guaranteed. Oh, I'll tell you, oh, so little, my telomere is so short already. But what's exciting about her research is soon she can actually tell us how to reverse the telomere. How to actually slow down the telomere from replicating, how to actually grow it longer, how to slow down the whole aging process. And we feel that we are in the breakthrough. Knowing your genes, know what to do according to your lifestyle, what to eat, what to exercise, what supplement to take, and then matching your telomere, you can probably know how to slow down your aging process. Right? So we call it personal genetic profiling. It's coming, it's available, it's already here. Right? So we are, like you all said just now, we are all very unique people. But is the DNA technology 100%? If you don't believe me, they can take your DNA and take you to court and say you are the person who committed the crime. It's 100%. Your DNA technology today, no need to talk. You all see CSI, isn't it? They take your DNA from the wood, anywhere they can take, and they say, this is you. You were here at the crime of the scene. Nobody else. You are unique. It's only you. So our DNA is unique. Every one of us got a thumbprint that nobody else has got. Agreed? But how come doctor give you all the same medicine? High cholesterol, take. Billions of dollars, take. Then, got side effect, am I sorry? Because we are unique. We cannot do that. Right? We have to understand that we are unique. Every one of us has got personalized to us. And it's coming. Right? For example, what exercise I do is different from what exercise somebody else does. What foods I should be taking must be different from what others are doing. When I did mine with my wife, totally different. Right? I'm very easy to put on weight. At one time I was very big size, right? But she's easier to lose weight. So it's different, right? Our genes are unique, right? So we are unique. It influences everything from our height to our eye color, and also our body's response to lifestyle changes. So what we believe today, 30-40% of what happens to us is our genes. So don't blame your parents for everything, Only 30-40%. 60-70% is our lifestyle. So if we can follow our lifestyle, if we can do what we need to do to us, we can actually switch off those genes. And that was the exciting part of the knowledge that we found out in the last 5 to 10 years. Right? It's called epigenetics. Epigenetic means what is on top of your genes. This is what is methylation. It listens to you, and what you do can switch off those genes or switch on those genes. Or like a light, dim it or increase the light. And that is very powerful. That means what we thought before was I can't change my DNA is no more valid. What we know today is that you can actually tell your genes what to do. They listen to you. So if you put the right skin product on your face, which is which you have to, because now we know the gene expression there, then the skin listens to it and does accordingly. But what you take inside to nourish the cells inside is very important. Why do people eat? Why are we supposed to eat? Why do you eat food? Why you had lunch for? Most people eat for what? The tongue. You're so tasty. See, but why you eat is simple. You eat because you're supposed to provide the right nutrients to your cells. So the cells are healthy, the tissues are healthy, the organs are healthy, you are healthy. Most of us don't do that. Most of us eat for our sedap, so tasty, looking so nice. No, when you eat, you ask, what am I eating for? Am I getting the right nutrients? And what are the nutrients? You need water, you need vitamins, you need minerals, essential amino acids, you need essential fatty acids, you need complex carbohydrates for some energy. Do you need refined carbohydrates? No, zero. But what do we eat? We eat a lot of refined carbohydrates, right? So we know gene expression plays a role. We can actually teach our genes how to switch off and switch on, right? So actually can switch off and switch on. It's a mechanism. Like if I have to eat certain foods to switch off my inflammation genes, because my inflammation genes are very bad, right? I got very bad antioxidant genes, right? So I have to take things to increase my antioxidant in my body, things like that. So we can actually do things to switch off or to improve the genes that are bad in our body. For example, coffee. Whenever I take coffee, I always felt lousy until I did my DNA and I found that I have a CP1A2 variant and I can't drink coffee. If I drink coffee, my risk of heart attack increases. Some people, like my wife, got no variant. She can take 5 cups and nothing happens to her. I'm very jealous. But I save money because I don't go to Starbucks and Coffee Bean. Right? So, it just happens. So we are getting knowledge today is very exciting. We are getting very personalized in the future. We actually will be able to tell you exactly what you should be taking, what you should not be taking. Right? Just like the hormone replacement therapy. One time every woman was given HRT. Then they found out that some of them were getting cancer. So they stopped. Why? Because some of them had a variant. And people with this variant cannot take estrogens. Because they take estrogens, the risk of cancer increases, the breast cancer. So now we know which are the people who can and which are the people who can't. And that's what we call personalized. Right? So we're looking at genes. More and more are coming. For example, your inflammation genes, your antioxidant genes, and your detox genes. These are the main ones for beauty, skin health. If you got variants in that, you are in big trouble. Right? These are also the same genes that increase the risk of cancer. Right? So people with those variants have to really take care. A simple thing to do is, maybe even if you don't know your genes, start doing things that will help improve your risk of getting cancers and improving your skin aging. That's by taking food supplements that are anti-inflammatory. Right? I believe in supplements. You know why I believe in supplements? Because I believe that our food industry has changed. Right? You need 500 milligrams of vitamin C, which is called optimum dose. Right? What the doctors tell you, RDA, required daily allowance, 30 milligrams. Not enough. You need 500,000 milligrams just to have some antioxidant effect. Today, those days, one orange would give you maybe 50 to 100. Today, they say you need 30 oranges to get 500 milligrams. How many of you eat 30 oranges a day? If you do that, you probably have too much of sugar anyway, which is also going to age you. So our food system has changed. What grows in the soil has completely changed. Right? So today, to get the required allowance of vitamins and minerals, I believe very difficult. Most people, what they do, they say they enrich your food. You heard of the word enrich? You buy a packet there and say enrich with vitamin this, enrich with vitamin that. You know what I mean by enrich? Imagine you're walking on the street and somebody comes and robs you, slaps you, hits you, you fall on the ground, kick you, you're bleeding. Then takes all your money, is walking away, then look at you, poor fella lah. I take $10 and give you them. Did he rob you or did he enrich you? That's what they do to our food. They take the poor food, they take out everything, make it botak, nothing left inside, then they put a few vitamins and enriched. They rob the poor fellow of everything, then they enrich him. Right? And it's happening. And then they're asking, why so many people getting cancers, heart attacks, why? Yeah, it's there. You have changed our food. You're giving us food, first of all, that is totally wrong.